Black Hole is the song that made us go,
wow, is this the most I have ever IVE'd?
From core elements to ear candy, Black Hole instantly felt like the ultimate IVE song to us, a culmination of all their past and present styles in one. Today we're diving deeper into the black hole of IVE's musical journey so far, so whether you're an aspiring or experienced musician or simply an IVE fan, we are sure you would enjoy this video.
Black Hole is one of the 2 title tracks I've just released as part of their full album Revive Plus. Last time we broke down Bang Bang Songwriting, so do check it out after this video.
Upon first listen, Black Hole felt familiar, yet novel and fresh. We instantly knew it was a fantastic example of not just good writing and music production, but also of referencing. If you're new here, referencing is simply the act of using an existing song, or multiple, to inspire the one that you are currently working on. However, this does not mean copying. A good song would take plenty of inspiration while adding a lot of its own twists and flares.
So, how do IVE do it with Black Hole?
As soon as Black Hole started, we were transported right back to 2021, with the drums being heavily reminiscent of IVE's debut song 11.
Both feature organic sounding percussion and drums and a plucked string instrument. However, the grooves of the 2 songs do differ, and in Black Hole, we introduce to a new rhythm as the verse develops. In fact, this particular drum groove never comes back, a metaphor for IVE developing as a group.
At first listen, the rhythm afterwards is quite straightforward, reminiscent of the disco-inspired groove of Afterlike, Attitude, and of the record. But listen more closely to the drums of Black Hole. Did you notice that galloping feel?
This feel is caused by the usage of the 12/8 time signature of 4/4 with triplets, and it is a very driving groove, often associated with hopeful and grand songs. You can usually hear it on the percussion or hi-hats, as well as the bass and sometimes even the synth. This is something I have done more than once before. We spoke more about this in this video, so do check it out if you want to learn the technical details.
But there is more. Black Hole's epic chorus feels like a clever mixture between I Am and XOXZ. In addition to the galloping groove, I Am and Black Hole also share bright and huge EDM drums. On the other hand, Black Hole and XOXZ both utilize brass stabs to accent the downbeats. Yes, brass stabs are quite common in K-pop music production. However, with all the other references to IVE's previous title tracks, we think this too could very well have been an intentional choice.
If you listen to Black Hole's chord progression, you will instantly notice it doesn't sound like a typical pop chord progression. And you would be correct, as it uses modal mixture, a technique where songwriters borrow chords from a parallel key.
The basis of the chord progression of Black Hole would be as shown. But this is not what we are hearing. Instead, we have this. You can tell how much of a difference swapping that one chord has. And by the way, if you're not familiar with the concept of Roman numerals or want to learn more about it, we recommend our chord series where we explain chords, keys, and of course modal mixture in detail. Black Hole is not the first time IVE have used modal mixture. In fact, they did it in the very beginning.
Modal mixture can give a song a rather unique vibe and feel. Turning the C minor chord into a C major chord instantly gives the chord progression the epicness that the entire song is built around.
Not only does 11 use modal mixture too, but it almost does the exact same thing as Black Hole, with the first chord once again being borrowed and major. This gives 11 an epic feel, rather than a sad or a happy one, and also explains why so many of us thought these two songs have a similar sound.
But the similarities do not end here. Most pop music is built around 4 chord progression loops, but 11 and Black Hole are built around 3 chord loops, with the borrowed root chord spanning over 2 bars instead of 1. Elongating the borrowed chord specifically further emphasizes the modal mixture and enhances its effect.
And this modal mixture is not only instantly captivating, but it also perfectly captures what we want to talk about next.
Many people would define IVE'S concept as one of elegant confidence, but also of alluring mystery. Some of their title tracks lean into the former, with an overall upbeat and bright soundscape, while others will be a bit darker and have an air of mystery. Of course, they often combine the two,
I'm a baddie, baddie, pretty little risky baddie. 걷잡을 수 없이 올라 미친 sport. 그 누구도 예상 못할 19s kids.
and we feel like they did so in Black Hole too.
Black Hole's first verse top line is rhythmic, and it utilizes a lot of space in the first half, while in the second half we have a catchy call and response pattern.
너의 심장 위에 뿌리 내린 순간
This is then contrasted by the pre-chorus, where the vocals jump in pitch and have a beautiful airy color. This airy feel is also present in the instrumental. We drop out the bass for the first half and suddenly have a very minimal drum arrangement and airy, almost vocal sounding synths. The contrasting top line made us think of Heya and Attitude. However, the two songs Black Hole reminded us of here, both on the top line and with the instrumentation, are I Am and Rebel Heart.
In the second verse, however, there is a switch up, with heavy instrumentation and a melodic rap top line. To us, this part was somewhat reminiscent of IVE'S hard-hitting side, with songs like XOXZ, Ascendio, the other title track, This Comeback Bang Bang, and even of songs like Love Dive.
But the similarities don't end here.
IVE utilize a lot of great songwriting techniques all across their discography. While these are fairly common in pop, we wanted to point some of them out so it helps you to write great songs, and simply because we love the way IVE applied them.
You have heard us talk about hooks and mini hooks quite a bit on this channel. Black Hole uses repetition of syllables and short words to make their A chorus even catchier, which they did many times before.
I'm a baddie, baddie, bitch. Tell me now, way I'm good.
In the B chorus, I've used a question-answer pattern, with the question being an ad-lib, while the response repeats a phrase. They do something similar in Love Dive. And of course in 11.
We also noticed something really cool in the B chorus.
Look at me, look at me.
The lead part is delivered quite strongly, but both times there is a much lighter now. This was recorded separately and is processed differently. They do something similar in attitude,
I'm that girl, I'm that attitude.
and we thought this was a really cool trick to spice up these already great choruses.
And speaking of processing, we really have been enjoying the way I've played with vocal chops. They do it in BLACKHOLE's intro, and prior to that in Bang Bang and Attitude. Pretty cool, right?
But wait a moment. We just spoke about the A and the B chorus, but what even is BLACKHOLE's chorus?
So far, we took a deeper look at IVE's discography and showed many elements which appear in BLACKHOLE. Despite all these similarities, however, BLACKHOLE still feels quite fresh. If you remember, earlier we discussed referencing and how already existing songs can inspire the one that we are currently creating, but also that a good song would still offer plenty of novelty. Exactly what IVE do with BLACKHOLE.
So let's listen to all of BLACKHOLE's choruses. Usually, small changes from one chorus to another in a song are typical, but BLACKHOLE takes this to another level, with two different choruses after the two verses, which then come together at the end for an epic finale.
Another section I've played with is the bridge. Usually those are as long as the verse, so around 8 or sometimes 16 bars. BLACKHOLE's bridges, however, sits in the middle at 12 bars with an extra bar of pickup. The first part spans across 4 bars, then they go into a longer tension-building section, which features the chorus hook we spoke about earlier in a new light. Perfect for catchiness.
IVE do something else really cool in the bridge too. Earlier we mentioned how IVE have been utilizing question-answer patterns before, but they take it to a new level in BLACKHOLE. They use different members to highlight the two phrases and further strengthen this with vocal processing. The bridge is entirely built on this approach, but IVE also do this in the B verses before.
Finally, we wanted to sing our praises for IVE's intro. Captivating intros are nothing new to IVE.
Look at it. Pay attention.
But they found a way to do it differently this time. Fully a cappella, it perfectly sets the scene and introduces the song's message of classy confidence.
Should it all be done like this?
Pretty cool, right?
BLACKHOLE is a fantastic addition to IVE's discography, featuring the key aspects of their elegant and alluring concept, while also highlighting the group's growth from 11 until now. But what do you love most about BLACKHOLE?
It has been a while since we have done a deep dive into a group. Did you miss this format? What other groups should we break down? Let us know in the comments down below.
Recently, we've had a number of AI companies reaching out to us for sponsorships, and we of course declined as we're strongly against generative AI. So if you want to support human-created work and keep this channel going, please do so on Ko-fi. As usual, huge thanks to all of our Ko-fi supporters for keeping this channel running, and see you all in the next video.